Right now, sitting in your garage, there are items worth more than everything in your wallet combined. Most Americans have no idea. When the grid goes down, and based on 2026 infrastructure reports, it's not a matter of if, it's when. Cash becomes paper. Cards become plastic. Banks become buildings. But the guy down the street with these 7 items, he becomes the most powerful person in the neighborhood. Stay with me because item number 4 is the one nobody talks about. And it might already be in your garage right now. In every major blackout in American history, 2003 Northeast blackout, Hurricane Katrina, Texas freeze of 2021. The same thing happened within 72 hours. Stores emptied, ATMs failed, gas stations shut down, and the people who survived best? They weren't the ones with the most money. They were the ones with the right items. I've studied every major grid-down event in the last 50 years, and 7 items show up again and again, traded, bartered, and fought over. All 7 can be found in a standard American garage. Let's go through them. Item number 1, duct tape. I know what you're thinking. Seriously? Duct tape? Listen, during Hurricane Katrina, a single roll of duct tape was being traded for canned food. Multiple cans. Here's why. When infrastructure collapses, everything breaks: windows, pipes, tarps, shoes, medical bandaging. Duct tape fixes all of it. It waterproofs, it seals, it binds, it repairs. NASA engineers have said duct tape is one of the most versatile tools ever created. In a grid-down scenario, it becomes a universal currency. How many rolls do you have in your garage right now? Most people have one. You want 10. Cost today, $8 a roll. Value after a blackout, priceless. Item number 2, Paracord, specifically 550 Paracord. This stuff has a 550-pound tensile strength, which means it doesn't break. After a blackout, you need to secure things. Tarps, shelters, food storage hung from trees so animals can't reach it. Clotheslines for drying clothes without electricity. Paracord also unravels into 7 inner strands, each one usable separately for fishing line, sewing thread, or tripwire. In survival communities, Paracord is called the dollar bill of the apocalypse. You can get 100 feet for about $10 at any hardware store. In a grid-down situation, that $10 investment becomes one of your most tradable assets. Check your garage. If you don't have at least 200 feet, go get it this week. Item number 3. And this one is going to make you feel either smart or stupid. A manual can opener. I know. Sounds too simple. But here's what happens in every single blackout scenario. People stockpile canned food, beans, tuna, soup, vegetables, smart move. Then the power goes out, and they realize their electric can opener doesn't work. I am not joking when I tell you that during the 2021 Texas freeze, manual can openers were selling for $40, $50, $60 online because nobody had them. A $3 item became a $60 item overnight. This is exactly what I mean by garage gold. Right now, you can get a military-grade P38 can opener for under $2. Buy 10. Keep one in your garage, one in your car, one in your bug-out bag, and keep the rest for trading. Item number 4. And this is the one I promised you. A Ferro Rod, also called a fire steel or flint striker. Not a lighter, not matches. A Ferro Rod. Here's why this matters. Lighters run out of fuel. Matches get wet. Both degrade over time. A Ferro Rod lasts for 12,000 strikes. It works in rain. It works in wind. It works underwater. Fire is the single most important survival resource after water. It purifies water. It cooks food. It provides warmth, It signals for help. It keeps predators, animal and human, away. The person who can reliably make fire becomes indispensable in any survival community. A quality Ferro Rod costs $8 to $15 at any outdoor store or online. Most people have never heard of it. Most preppers own one. You want 3, 1 to use, 1 to trade, 1 to keep hidden. Check your garage. If it's not there, this is your most important purchase this week. Item number 5. Zip ties. Specifically, a mixed pack. Small, medium, and large. Zip ties are the unsung hero of survival engineering. Need to build a shelter? Zip ties hold it together. Need to repair a broken strap on your bag? Zip ties. Need to secure a tarp over a broken window? Zip ties. Need to temporarily repair a cracked pipe? Wrap it, zip tie it, duct tape it. You bought yourself days. In professional survival training, zip ties and duct tape are called the 2-item survival kit. A pack of 200 mixed zip ties costs about $6. In a grid-down scenario where people are building improvised shelters and repairing everything by hand, that $6 pack becomes one of the most in-demand items you can have. Go check your garage right now. I guarantee you have maybe 10 zip ties. You want 500. Item number 6, water purification tablets. This one is life or death. Literally. Most Americans don't think about water because it comes out of the tap. Automatically. Every day. Until it doesn't. In a major blackout, municipal water systems fail within 24 to 72 hours. Pumping stations run on electricity. When the grid dies, the water dies with it. And when people get desperate, they drink from rivers, ponds, and pools. That water will kill you. Not immediately, but dysentery, cholera, and waterborne bacteria will end you within days. Water purification tablets, specifically aquatabs or iodine tablets, make any water source drinkable. One pack of 50 tablets costs under $10 and purifies 50 liters of water. During the Katrina aftermath, clean water was more valuable than food. This small pack, sitting in your garage, becomes one of the most life-saving items you can offer in a crisis. Item number 7. And I saved this one for last because it's the most underestimated. Not a flashlight, a headlamp. Here's the difference. A flashlight requires one hand at all times. In a survival situation, you need both hands. To cook, to build, to carry, to defend. A headlamp gives you light and both hands free. But here's the real reason headlamps become gold after a blackout. They're cheap right now. $15 to $25 for a solid one. And most people don't own one. They have flashlights. They have candles. They do not have headlamps. In a grid-down situation where darkness is the default every single night, a reliable headlamp with spare batteries becomes one of the most traded items in any survival community. Get 2 for yourself. Get 2 extra for trading. The brand doesn't matter. Run it on AA batteries, because AA is the most common battery in America, which means your headlamp never dies. So let's recap. 7 items. All available right now? All probably already in your garage or available at your local hardware store for under $100 total. Duct tape, paracord, manual can opener, ferro rod, zip ties, water purification tablets, headlamp. These aren't luxury prepper items. They're not expensive tactical gear. They're the difference between being prepared and being desperate. And desperate people make dangerous decisions. Now here's what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Go to your garage. Check how many of these you have. If you're missing even one, that's a gap in your survival plan. Next week on this channel, I'm covering the 5 things most American preppers stockpile that will actually get them killed. You do not want to miss that video. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay ready, stay alive.